Hi, it's really nice to do this. I know it's been a while and you'll understand why as I am talking about the subject of this thing. So as you've seen in the title, I'm going to explore the subject of starting a healing journey by sharing my healing journey. But first and foremost, I just want to make sure that you're being mindful in this moment. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of any distractions in your physical environment that could prevent you from being mindful, which is focused on only this, or any distracting thoughts in your mind that you're going through unconsciously. I want you to be aware of them. Are you comfortable? Is your posture okay? I just want you to take a couple of seconds, even minutes if you have to pause this video before continuing, so that you're truly here and present while watching this video. One, because it feels really great. And two, because you can be aware of how you emotionally react to the words I'm going to say in the story I'm going to share. So now that that's done and that hopefully you are mindful, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Why am I talking about starting a healing journey? I'm talking about it because we all know, you and me, we all have people around us who live with pain and fear. At different levels. Some of them it's a little superficial, some of them it's light, but most of us it's pretty intense. And then for other people it's very, very difficult. But on different levels, the suffering and the pain is the same. And that's a cause, that's something that saddens me to no end. It really makes me sad. I care a lot about people suffering and not being able to get out of it. And I think it's a trend that we notice, right? And so that's why I want to make this video, and that I want to continue talking about subjects like this, because I just want to help maybe one person even, but I just want to help you gain the words to help yourself and to help other people around you, and hopefully, if a lot of people do this, slowly take us to an age of self-love, which would be great for everyone. But anyway. Okay, I've been reading for years about psychology and philosophy and self-development, even spirituality, and woohoo stuff like numerology and astrology and anything that could help me understand why I feel the way I feel and how to get better. But I haven't been healing. I have really started my healing process 3 months ago, and I just want to help you understand how to really start healing, instead of maybe just going through the motions of healing and doing the things you have to do to heal without having any real results. So I'm going to go on with my journey and the steps that I took to get to that place where I am right now, which is the healthiest that I've ever been, but most specifically the most aware. The first thing that really got me started in healing was acceptance. I accepted that I had problems, and that's a hard thing to do. It's something that can take years. But I accepted that no matter if other people had the same problems, or if other people had it easier than me or harder than me, no matter what people were going through, I had a problem. Even if it was light or very difficult, I didn't want to compare myself anymore and judge, do I really need healing? Am I allowed to heal? Is it hard enough for me? I let go of that. That's my experience. As you can see, maybe your experience is different about accepting your illness or your problems. To me, it's an illness. To me, anxiety and ADHD, but for other people, it's low self-esteem, or, there are lots of things that you need to heal in life. So by accepting this, by accepting my anxiety and my ADHD, that were both disorders, just accepting that I had to heal was very important. I took out the time and looked at myself as someone who was sick, which I know is weird, but it made me switch my mindset. I looked at people who had, what is the name? Like Avril Lavigne, let's say, or, these celebrities who have the tick disease, whatever. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Or any other disease. I looked at it as if, I'm sick and I do need the help that I need, and this is what I'm gonna do. The moment that happened in my mind, it kind of switched. One, It helped me be more mindful when I was in pain because I accepted it. So I could look more at what really were the thoughts that made me feel the way that I feel. And also I was much more accepting of when the problems manifested, when I had bad days, when I was too anxious to function, when I made a mistake. It felt okay to me because I knew that that was my reality and it wouldn't change and it would still happen from time to time. The mentality switched from who are you to heal to I am healing. That was the first step. The second thing that really got me a little deeper into the healing thing was to look at my childhood. I mean, every problem that we have, be it low self-esteem or fear or stress or dependence, codependency, whatever it is, it all has root causes in our childhood. That's where it started. So you need to go back there and truly explore it with an objective and detached eye so that you can really understand what happened and why you're the way that you are today. To me, it took the form, my childhood wounds, took the form of enmeshment from one side, which made me have no real personality. I didn't know who I was independently of other people, and I was a constant people pleaser, so much so that I didn't even notice. And abandonment, which for me, abandonment took the form of me believing that I had to be a super version of myself in order to gain the love that I deserved. That I always had to be happy and that I always had to be better than others and that I always had to be perfect and not make mistakes and that I had to be an emotional support and very mature for my age and all of this. So when I realized that, it really truly helped me understand my wounds. That's like, oh, okay, that's what I have to work on. As long as you don't make that journey and you don't understand where it came from, even if you think that your childhood was perfect, even if you think that your childhood was great and your parents were ideal, there's always a little something that created pain in you. And it's not our parents' fault, it's really the way our society functions, which is another subject for another time. But anyway, that's really the second thing that really helped me. So that's pretty much the two things that I would suggest you do if you really want to start getting better. You need to accept your pain and you need to face it, right? Or face your fears. But before I end this video, I just wanted to add one more thing, which is how to get through it, and that is hope. Without hope that you're gonna get better or that you're gonna get that something that you want, this is gonna be way harder. To me, that hope took the form of a vision, and it's a vision I've had for as long as I can remember, and I don't know where it comes from. But it got me through the darkest times when it was really, really hard. 3 years ago, I think it was like my lowest point. It got me through that. And that vision is weird. And I still have it today. It's of me running barefoot with like a white gown in a field, and it's a sunny day. And I'm laughing a lot and I'm dancing for whatever reason, like a bit childlike. And I'm surrounded by other women also, friends who do the same. But I'm not, in my vision, I'm not hyper aware of those girls. I am not focused on them. I am not self-conscious. I am not trying to please. I am very much who I am in that moment, which is hard to describe. It changes from moment to moment of when I have that vision. But I'm just truly am what I am, and nothing more, nothing less. And I know that I have a house close to that, and like it's very hygge and zen and in the forest surrounded by nature and whatever, but it's a vision, and it makes me feel really, really good, as if like, yes, this is something that I could truly have. And it got me through a lot. So I would suggest to find your vision. Any vision that you have. It can be through meditation that you find it, or it can be like you already know what it is right now as I'm saying it. That could be possible, but it's something that really helps. So now, in this channel, I'm going to talk about a lot of other subjects to get you through healing and through like really understanding society and why we're in so much pain and how to get out of it, because it truly is my passion. It's the one thing that makes me a little different, and I know that that's truly mine. I'm very analytical, obsessively so, about what I just mentioned. it's something that I'm truly passionate about and I care about a lot. I really want people to be happy. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do from now on. And I'm at a place right now where I don't really care if like 5 people watch it or 300. I don't care if I have 50 subscribers or 5,000, you know, like I just want to be real, which feels great. Before I was too scared of like what people would think and I had to be successful and whatever. That's another subject for another time. But yeah, I hope this made you feel something. I hope you were mindful and understood something about yourself right now, or anything. I hope you enjoyed it also. It can be as simple as that. So I wish you a lot of self-love for this week and a lot of patience, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching a lot, and bye. Mwah.